When you're looking at real estate numbers and statistics, perspective can be everything. Big John Peterson, Remax Realty Professionals here. Welcome to the Market Minute for October the 26th, 2022. We're going to go through some local Calgary and area real estate numbers. Then I want to talk to you about some numbers in perspective, some historical numbers to show you how our market is really doing as compared to over the last few years. So if you want all the detailed weekly numbers, please just click the link. We provide all of that information to you instantaneously. In summary, we saw that there's about 450 new listings came onto the market last week, just over 500 sales. So our marketplace is staying very, very balanced. Biggest problem we have is that there's still not enough new inventory coming into the market. If you're thinking of selling, yes, the prices have come down from those highs from a few months ago. Very, very little bit. We're not fluctuating a ton here like some of the markets in Toronto, in Vancouver. So if you're looking at making a move out of Alberta, now might be a really good time to do that because our market is holding much better than those other marketplaces around the country are. But the big thing is, if you are looking to buy, there's inventory out there. It's pretty balanced, but we could use a little bit more listing inventory to create a little bit more balance in our marketplace. The biggest thing holding people back, a little bit of uncertainty around interest rates. If you do have questions about that, please contact us. We can talk to you around the interest rates, how that's impacting the supply demand curves and impacting people's purchasing power. But one thing I want to talk about, again, they talk about the Canadian real estate market. In fact, for September, the Canadian Real Estate Association just came out with their marketplace saying sales are down 32.2% from September last year to September this year, 32.2% fewer sales. So I thought, geez, let's take a look what's happening in Calgary. So if we look at Calgary, sales actually are down about 11.9%. Let's call it 12%. So almost 3 times the slowdown when they look at the national average versus what we're experiencing in Calgary. And because Calgary makes up that national number, you take a look at the slowdowns they're experiencing in Ontario, in BC. They're massive compared to what we're seeing here. Then I wanted to take a look at some absolute numbers and see how did September 2022 compare to some of the previous years. So September 2022, we had 1,901 sales. The last time closest number that we had to 1,901 sales was in 2013. We had 1,908 sales. Then in 2014, the last boom year we really saw, 2,142 sales. The only time that we were very close to that is 2021, 2,157 sales. So September 2021 and September of 2014, very, very close in terms of sales. Now, if I look at 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, and even 2020, we see that when we look at those, a lot of those numbers are 1,440 sales, 1,460 sales. You average those 6 years of September sales, you have 1,457 sales. You go 1457 compared to the 1,901 sales we just had this September. That's a 30% increase in sales versus anything that we saw back from 2015 all the way through to 2020. Average it out, 30% increase. So our marketplace in Calgary is not bad. So we're seeing that sellers are really concerned about the market falling, interest rates. Buyers are concerned as well. Well, it put it in perspective. For that entire half decade, we're selling 30% more property than we were during that time period. Yes, it's down from that peak number that we saw in 2021 and the peak number we saw in 2014, but those were absolutely astronomically positive years. We're not going to duplicate those positive years all the time. Those are record-breaking years. You take a look at the averages through the last half decade, we're still 30% more. If you're wondering how much the value of your home's increased, what the equity is now in your home, please contact us. We're having all kinds of clients talking about what is their equity analysis, what does that look like for them, and how can they take advantage of maybe some people in the marketplace, over leverage themselves, and have a bit more motivation to sell. Because the one thing that we're not seeing are these big, overbidding by $100,000, 13 offers on properties. So there are opportunities in this market if you're looking to buy, move up, and odds are you've got a ton of equity sitting in your property. What can we do with it? Let us help you at least understand what some of those options are. Look forward to your questions, and remember, it's never as good as the media wants you to believe, never as bad as they want you to believe. The numbers, the statistics are, you average those sales in September, last half decade, were 30% more sales this year. And all the media is talking about is how the real estate market is crashing. Everything's bad. 30% more sales. I'll take that any day of the week. Take care, guys. Bye.